their last 7. Along the opposing sideline, the head coach of the Packers. His guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Has the ball teed up. Kate Scott and Brock Heward up in the booth for this one. And we're off on a cold afternoon from Lambeau. Things going well so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 1-yard gain.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Complete right side. Burton has it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Setting up to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 32.
A gain of 16 yards.
Now here he goes on the boot. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. QB sneak coming. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
Ooh, this is where the coach gets paid to make the decision for the offense. If they're stopping you short on a 3rd down sneak, you better think a while before going for it.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Anytime you go on the road, if you could put points on the board on your opening drive, job well done.
Has this at the 6. He dodged the tackle. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. But we'll pause here, and for good reason. One of the Packers injured on that play and is being tended to. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll give the Packers the first. Back-to-back carries here. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. 1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Takes the handoff, now Love. That's caught, Tucker Kraft. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. The running back gets it on the draw. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing his love on 3rd. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? ODB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there. You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, it's Jalen Knoll. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bears and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting 2nd right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. He's going to keep this one. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
And the Bears, 1st down. A gain of a yard. And the Bears, 1st down.
Third and the man in motion right. Blowing back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to have about 2. It's 2nd down now. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
3-yard pickup.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later. We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their 2nd possession. And we'll see, Brock, if they go back to that ground game this drive after how well they ran it their last time out.
I'm going to probably say yes on that one, Kate. This is a team with a known identity across the league. They're going to hang their hat on running the football effectively. I think they'll get right back to work.
There's a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He's going to push one deep down the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now they have 3rd and short. Shotgun now for Love. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. So 1st down from the 41. Running this one left. No one's around him. He's got space. And he has this down to the 34. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Love out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Here he goes, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. No to return this. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for no gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and long for him here. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Goes for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line. The Packers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first-half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. First down throw, here's Love. Finds his man, it's Kraft. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up second down.
Thrown back, it's the handoff. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 1.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. We've got a 6-3 ball game. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Dumped off to his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Love now off the play action. Kraft has it. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Love now on 1st and 10. He's got it in the red zone. And he'll go down here at the 16. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 16-yard line.
Play fake, it's Love. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
On the sneak, it's Love. Oh, the football's loose. And he falls on it. So they're going to keep possession and a chance to add to their lead. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Love from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 7-yard line.
Catch made. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Packers first down.
Sign quarterback run here. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Bears' 5-yard line.
Blitz coming, Love. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Jalen jumps in with the pick.
Yeah, I totally get it. You pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely it's what you did to get down inside the red zone, but so often what works in theory doesn't work in practice, and it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down.
They're throwing it. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. So at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30.
They're going to try and throw it here. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
And the Bears first down. It's a gain of 10.
Motioning the tight end left.
Down, Chicago.
Sticking to the air here. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. They're going option keeper on 1st and 10. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, QB keeper, it gets 0.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. But it appears that the Bears were able to get their paws on that one, so they're keeping the football. So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. The Packers and Matthew Golden ready to take over once again on offense. And in the closing stretch of this season, right now he is poised to finish as the league leader in receiving yards. First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. Has it downfield working the left. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll give the Packers the first.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, they've still got the lead, Brock, but they've been unable to find any separation, and now a couple of drives in a row have ended with interceptions.
Might not have cost them the lead quite yet, Kate, but you just know this offensively. Like, you just continue to make mistakes, errors, turnovers. You give your opponent life. That's not the place you want to be.
Here come the Bears back out on offense. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Now come out throwing. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And now it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they will face a third down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. No, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he's been getting all of it every time out. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Such a perfect example, teaching tape, for why these defensive coaches say, let's get population to the ball. Because if one guy misses a tackle, it doesn't get out. You populate the football, and you create a tackle for loss.
This one taken in by Kraft. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down.
3rd and long. Here's Love. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Packers send out their punting unit. And this will come from just inside his end zone. Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. The Bears about set for their next possession. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got it over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
At the 37-yard line.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
It's taken in by Romadunze. Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
3rd and inches.
They'll work against the blitz. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this forward to the 19. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. From the red zone now. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
The Packers take their first time out. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He brings it in. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Tight end going in motion here. Throwing it again here. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears get some late points and the lead.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
PAT effort coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Escapes the defender. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Minka Fitzpatrick on the
Back to the air. Love. Hits his running back. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
First down.
Thrown on 1st down. Love. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Stick it in the air. Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
Throwing again. Love. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 from the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Once more, it's Love. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. Field goal unit out there on 2nd down as they try for 3 here before halftime. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Aubrey puts it through, and that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Good. I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
Their own 35-yard line.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Here's the final play of our 1st half. Throwing here just before halftime. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our 1st half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Week 15 of the NFL season, playoff time for you fantasy football players. But for the real teams, the home stretch is starting. Let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. At Northwest Stadium in Landover, the Commanders at home to take on Miami. And this is the Commanders wideout. You want instant offense? Try this one on for size. He makes the catch, and then watch him go. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. With that, let's give you a look here at the current playoff picture. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Packers to Matthew Golden, ready to take over once again on offense. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Love with it on first down. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That one's complete over the middle. And this one does not go far.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing his love on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
They'll bring out the punter here. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense, getting him down behind the line.
Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust, and trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
Hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. So out now comes the punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Love looking to pass. Kraft has it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
And the Packers
on 1st and 10, here's Love. Finds his man, it's Kraft. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Love from the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a third-quarter lead.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
The Packers will set up for the two-point conversion.
Loves to throw again. And the pass is caught. 10-2 over onto the score. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for two.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a two-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get two.
Chicago getting set to take the field now. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. They'll throw it here on first. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Ball's still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Throwing off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Starts his return from the 23. Fights his way through a tackle. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. First down throw. Here's Love. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 3 now.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
There's a dive up the middle. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Love out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Love now, off the play action. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to
They'll
go.
throw, 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Hey, think about this for a second, Kate. This league's been around for over 100 years, and we've only seen a field goal of this length a little over 20 times. That is a short list. The number of guys in the league who could be trusted to hit from 60, and an even shorter list the ones who get the chance to try it.
Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to throw now. He'll step up, and there he goes. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's good for the Bears. First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. On first down, they'll run. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
Third and long for him here. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down. On now comes their punter. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Packers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. First and 10 from the 32. Sending him on the dive. Shoots away from one. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. He's still going at the 30. Still fighting forward. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt one play later. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Packers take a 3-possession lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Noel to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here come the Bears back out on offense. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Bears first down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
They're going to throw out of the gun.
First down, Bears.
And the Pack gets home. They drop him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. He'll look to throw. This is Loveland working the right side. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down. I'll air it out on third. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, When you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Kicks the handoff, now Love. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
39-yard line.
Love now on 1st and 10. Stays upright. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Play action. Love. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Bears in the nickel. 3rd down.
At the 37-yard line.
Throw here. 3rd down. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends the lead to 20.
Boy, that's a familiar path he's taken here. Now the 5th time he's run out and gotten the job done. I know. You'd rather have them be PATs, but it's been nice having that reliable leg to turn to all game long.
And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Bears about set for their next possession. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. They'll start this series with an option left. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd down pass play coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. This gets the 1st and more. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Good for a Bears. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
It's his running back. And he'll go down here at the 16. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. 3rd and the man in motion right. They'll run here on 1st down. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
yards on the
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears drop the lead back to 13.
Bears 17.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away.
Set to kick off.
Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Packers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this second half. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Throwing his love on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I'm just looking at this hourglass of saying, Kate, and realizing there's not much time left for this team. But the only chance they had was to create a sack right there. Give a little momentum to their offense, who now has no margin for error. You got to go score.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it until they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
1st and 10 from the 43. Working now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Trying to throw this from the gun. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. That one goes for 31 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
They're going play action. Complete right side. Burton has it. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
From the gun on 3rd down. Brought in right side. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Now a give on the counter. So call this a modest gain here, Brock. About 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Brought down at his own 8-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back-to-back carries here. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
At the 12-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Love from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Chicago getting set to take the field now. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Back now, pressure coming. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Line up the design keeper. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Offense in the hurry up here.
Good for a Bears. First down.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. From the red zone on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back to throw. Setting up the screen. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Offense to the line fast.
Number 23. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Making the call himself. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Working quickly here.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll throw it on 1st and goal. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Throws caught. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bears get it back to within 6.
Bears 24.
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. On 1st and 10, here's Love. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. To the air with Love. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
Looking to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Oh, that's a major...
Historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And this game, wow, it came down to the final.